Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of the 24th through the 30th of 2020 of October. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. Also that, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But also I highly recommend, as always, that you guys focus more on your rising sign, because that's going to probably most likely give you the best information or the most accuracy. It's probably going to resonate with you more. Obviously, you can watch for whatever placement that you like. And also, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, try your sun or your moon or your rising, I guess. But yeah, also keep in mind that my channel has migrated over to a low sidereal base. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you guys check that out. All you have to do is go Google sidereal chart calculator, and it's free, and you'll be able to check that out. Yeah, see how it resonates for you. With that said, Taurus, let's get into this and see what we've got for you this week. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Taurans at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for the week of the 24th through the 30th of October 2020. Thank you so very much, Spirit. All right, Taurus, let's get into this here and see what we've got for you. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles, and we're going to start out with seeing what you're facing this week, with what's going on for you this week. Yeah, 1. What is your central theme this week for my Taurans? This is 2. This is 3. For my Taurans, this is 4. And this is 5. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you this week. The 24th through the 30th, Taurus. What's going on for you this week? We have woman holding a heart. I'm gonna get one more here for you, Taurus. Let's see, let's go a little bit deep. Okay, all right. So we have woman holding a heart. What did I do with the thingy? Hold on, you guys, I'm all mixed up. We have woman holding a heart, but we have that with all tied up, and the magician and the mirror, all right? Woman holding a heart. Now, the main message that I'm getting for you here, Taurus, is that you are the creator of your own situation, of your own life, okay? And I feel like if you're all tied up, or if you're feeling all tied up when it comes to love, you are the only one that's going to be able to get yourself out of that. The magician and the mirror here, to me, is symbolic of like the magician in tarot. And I'm feeling a message of just saying you are the master manifester. You are the creator of your own reality. All right. So if you feel tied up in some way, you are really the only person that's going to be able to free yourself here effectively. Some of you may be working your way out of some sort of entanglement. This could be mental in some ways, like a mental trap, because all tied up here is very much similar to the 8 of Swords in the Tarot, yes? And even in the 8 of Swords, the message there is you can free yourself if you allow yourself to be free. So I do feel like some of you are coming out of some sort of entanglement. You may be manifesting your way, purposefully manifesting your way out of a love situation, out of a romantic situation. I do feel an energy for you, Taurus, of just being very fed up in some ways, and finally taking your power back the way, I guess I kind of want to say the way that you should have been all along. Not to say that I'm passing judgment on you for that, but that's kind of the way I did hear it. So I did want to describe it that way. Let's move forward here. Let's see what is crowning you this week. What's on your mind? What's your focus mentally this week? 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. 4. 4, and 5. All right, Taurus, so what's on your mind this week? What's crowning you this week, Taurus? What could help you in your mental thought process here? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you have diligence and you have relaxation. Okay, now I'm picking up a little bit of a 9 of Swords energy with this relaxation. I feel like you need to relax a little bit. I'm kind of getting, you guys know the Chinese finger traps? Those things where you put your fingers in there and it tightens around your finger, and the more you force it, the more you struggle to pull your fingers out, the more it just stays stuck. But in order for you to really get your fingers out of there, you have to kind of relax, but you have to push your fingers in, which opens the channel up, and then you can pull your fingers out. That's kind of what I'm getting in terms of this situation. In terms of relaxation, it's like you have to relax your way out of this. Freaking out about it, struggling against it is really only going to make it worse for you. I'm also hearing it's really only going to make things take longer even. I am hearing it's a matter of time. So also then with diligence here, you need to be diligent. You need to follow through. You need to persevere. You need to stay on your P's and Q's. If you're going to say one thing, then and you expect that to work for you, then you have to do more than just say it, Taurus. You have to follow through with it. You have to do it. Okay. So this could be a situation in which you were in a relationship with someone, or you are in a relationship with someone, and you keep saying to yourself, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to break free, I'm going to let loose, blah, blah, blah. This doesn't even have to be a relationship. You could actually be single and be saying, either you're in a relationship and you're saying, okay, well, I'm going to break free, I'm going to get out of this relationship, or I'm going to make some change in this relationship. Or if you're single, you could be saying to yourself, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to meet people, I'm going to try new things, blah, 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 but then you never do. You never actually follow through with it. And that's probably for fear. And I know it's probably for fear of change. I understand that. Taurans, all fixed signs really, but Taurus the mostly doesn't really like change so much. So I get that, okay? But really there ain't nothing to it but to do it, Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at what's grounding you this week. What is in your foundation, or maybe even what's your driving force? 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Taurus. So what's your driving force this week? And your grounding force? I feel a lot of apprehension. Look at that. You have the eternal light of love here. And it has all of the zodiac signs on it. That's really cool. So what I'm getting with this, Taurus, is that there's love spilling into your life. I get this feeling that some of you are like reopening yourselves to the prospect of love, whether that be a previous relationship that's come back to the surface, come around full circle, or you are just opening yourself back up to love. If you're in a relationship here and this relationship has got you stuck and stagnant, there's a rediscovering of love that's come through for you. Maybe this is a situation where you're starting to realize that the romantic relationship that you're in right now is not the real true example of love that you are really desiring to receive, okay? The driving force here is love. And I get this feeling that love is sinking in for you. Love is starting to change your focus, change the way you see things, change the way you want to do things, change the way you approach your life, change the way you approach caring for yourself, or the way you approach relationships. All right, so let's get into your tarot here, Taurus, and see what your storylines are for the week, yeah? 5 shuffles. 1, 2, for my Taurus. 3. 4. And 5. All right, Taurus. Let's cut the deck here. Boop. All right, overall energy for you, Taurus. We have the 6 of Swords. Moving forward. I like this, Taurus. I really like this. There is a bit of reluctance here, I'm not gonna lie. But I do feel like some of you are aware at this point. You're aware of the fact that, well, you're aware of the fact that where you could be going, where you could be moving forward towards is most likely going to be a lot better than where you are right now or where you have been. I was gonna say anywhere is better than here, but that's not necessarily true. Like, be careful with that. But I do feel like you are aware, Taurus, that as you're moving forward here, whatever this place that you're diligently moving forward towards, or at least if you stay diligent in moving forward, it's going to be much better than the place you find yourself in currently. Okay, underneath the 6 of Swords, you do have the Ace of Cups. And there's that change in perspective here with the Hanged Man. And then at the very bottom of the deck, underneath that, you do have the Tower, Taurus. Okay, there's big change happening here. There's big change happening here. Underneath the Tower is the Page of Cups. That could represent some sort of reconciliation. I just feel like it's an opening of your heart with the Page of Cups, okay? Entering into a new emotional reality, being willing to understand your feelings, expand your feelings, also being willing to let love in some way, even if that's just letting love in for yourself, loving yourself, not necessarily letting other people in yet, but starting to open that doorway by providing love to yourself in some new way, because you have a change in perspective here. That's what I was picking up on with the eternal light of love. Okay, there is love pouring into your life right now, or a sense of loving energy that's pouring into your life right now that is completely changing the way you experience things. Okay, all right, Taurus, let's get into your timelines here. Timeline A, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, timeline B, you have the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Wow, okay, common denominator here. There's that 9 of Swords energy. All right, I'm gonna take one more card on the common denominator here. The Queen of Wands. Okay, this is very interesting, Taurus. So I'm definitely seeing 2 separate timelines here. One kind of being better than the other. Your first timeline is the 2 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. And I feel like Taurus, you're juggling something. I really kind of feel like you're juggling. I want to say you're juggling your own intuition. It's like something in you is saying to you that something here needs to be dropped. 2 of Pentacles. One of these, something you can't have both is kind of what I want to say, Taurus. Like you can't have you can't want a different relationship and still stay in the one that I just heard that depletes you, that doesn't provide you with what it is you're actually looking for. You can't say that you want love and then reject it at every chance it comes through. You can't say that you want to find a partner and then refuse to go out and be social. It's that kind of energy, right? You're juggling something here. Something needs to be dropped. 5 of Swords, because you're sabotaging yourself. 7 of Swords, stealing from yourself, trying to get away with something. It's almost as if you're trying to get away with the universe, get away with something with the universe also. And the universe is sitting here like, honey, we see everything. What? Like, no, baby girl, or no, baby boy, that's not gonna work. I mean, you have to drop one of these pentacles in order to allow yourself to receive what it is that you want. Okay, now, second timeline here is the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And this timeline feels like it's somebody here. This feels like somebody that's in a relationship, whereas this first timeline here feels like someone that is single. This feels like someone that's in a relationship. And with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you're holding on to something, yes, but you're holding on to a sense of your self-worth. Queen of Pentacles, right? Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. And then with the Emperor, it's like it's like your masculine energy is coming forward and putting your self-worth first. Okay? Creating that protective boundary. So if you are in a relationship with someone right now that's not really going well, I feel like this is a situation in which you're learning about your self-worth. You're learning to understand, yes, but to maintain your sense of self-worth. And like shutting the doors on some aspects of a relationship, maybe leaving a relationship altogether. That does kind of feel like what this would be for some of you, because your partner just really doesn't value you enough or value you in the way that you want. But see, that's where we come to the common denominator, because with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands, I feel like there are some of you out here that are really, really afraid of being in your ultimate alignment, afraid of aligning with or standing in your power, for fear that some people may call you selfish, especially if you're in a relationship. I feel like this is a narcissist empath dynamic where if you were to ever assert yourself, this person would just try and sabotage the situation, like classic narcissism. So if you are in a relationship here, your common denominator right now is the fact that you're afraid of being in your alignment, centering yourself within your truth, because of fear that someone might tell you you're selfish or you're wrong or this, that, and the third. And it's like the Queen of Pentacles in you at this point would be standing up saying, I don't care what you think. I value myself. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. If you don't like that, or if you can't handle that, then I gotta go elsewhere. It is not my job, it is not my position to be your keeper. I'm not your mother. That's the type of energy that's coming through here with this. And that's the assertiveness of the Emperor saying no more, putting a protective balance into place, putting protective boundaries into place here. Okay? Now, if you're single, like say in the first timeline here with the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, I feel like your fear in getting into your alignment, Taurus, is what this could bring to you. I feel like you're absolutely expecting the worst here, and that is always going to sabotage you. I just wanted to call you Scorpio. Interesting. Scorpio is the exact opposite to you in the zodiac, but maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Or maybe you've dealt with a Scorpio in the past. Maybe this is a situationship. So, okay, so you're not like really single, but you're not like really with someone at the same time. But see, if you get into your alignment here, you could put yourself in alignment with that which you truly want. Now, if you are fully, completely single, maybe you were dealing with a Scorpio in the past, or maybe you're just afraid of what being in your alignment might bring you because of what it's brought you in the past. But honestly, Taurus, you're lying to yourself here. Seven of Swords, you're stealing from yourself. You're sabotaging yourself. Five of Swords. By juggling these fears, you're, in essence, you're wasting time. You're wasting energy. You're wasting effort. Okay? Let's get some clarification. And I've been using the Lenormand deck for clarification, but I really want to stick with Tarot right now. And if we need further clarification, I'll go to Lenormand. But, all right, 5 shuffles here. And we'll start clarifying. I really want to start with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. That was 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. Okay. 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands. What have we got going on here for you, Taurus? What is this? Oh, look at that. The Empress and the 4 of Swords. Interesting, Taurus. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. And I kind of feel like, oh shoot. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. There is a strong sense of balance between masculine and feminine energy going on right now. I mean, initially I saw that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay. But now I'm seeing it with the King and the Queen of Wands and the Emperor and the Empress. And what I feel like here is, and I'm hearing the Divine Mother and the Divine Father are coming forward for you and asking you to believe in yourself. Contemplate your abundance. Contemplate the fact that you are worthy of receiving what it is you truly desire. What it is that I'm even hearing what it is that you've been working for. This is asking you to surrender to the abundance of the universe. And then with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, allow yourself to get into alignment with what you want and allow yourself to take action here. King of Wands to the 8 of Swords, breaking yourself free, all tied up, see? To the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, underneath that, to Strength. To the 3 of Swords underneath that. Look, this universe is saying, Taurus, we know your heart. We know that you've been heartbroken. We know that you deserve love and we know that you deserve better. But we're not going to be able to bring it to you unless you surrender and allow us, unless you surrender and receive. Okay. Ooh, let's, I really want to clarify, I really want to talk about the top row here, but I also want to clarify what this Emperor has to say for you, okay? What does the Emperor have to say for my Taurans? 9 of, wow. 9, wow, okay, all right. Hold on a second. You have the Star now at the bottom of the deck, all right? Wish fulfillment and healing, but you have the 9 of Swords again. But you have that with the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And I guess what this is, what I really want to say about this, Taurus, is open your heart. You are afraid of the fact that you've been on your path. You've been waiting for the right time to strike. You've been waiting for a return on your investment somehow, or you've been waiting for an opportunity, and now that opportunity is here. Ace of Wands, all you need to do is move forward and follow your heart. It's like, especially since this bottom row here is feeling like more so somebody that is in a relationship, and actually, excuse me, I just heard is about to break up. Well, I feel like, Taurus, you've been waiting for the moment to move forward with this, and now the time to strike is here. The Star with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so with that said, let's talk about this top row. 2 of Pentacles, please. What is this 2 of Pentacles for my Taurans? Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles. Here you are. The World here, okay, and that's also can represent you because it can represent the fixed signs. And the Page of Cups. So it's time to come out of your comfort zone, Taurus. King of Pentacles, you've been very rooted, very stuck in some way before, and now it's time for you to change that way. It's Page of Wands, all right? And for some of you, you need to keep your boundaries up because who cares what other people have to say about it? If something doesn't resonate for you any longer, if something isn't working for you any longer, then it's time to change it up. It's time to switch it up. It's time to do what's best for you. This cycle of being stuck and rooted in whatever this is you've always been, Taurus, is time for it to come to an end. It's time for this to come to an end and start focusing on your emotions. Okay, Page of Cups. The Tower to the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Shut up, Taurus, with the World underneath that. It's time to open up to a new level. It's time to open up to a new cycle. It's time to open up to love, Taurus, the Lovers. 8 of Swords, good God, with the Fool, look at this, and Judgment, holy moly, Taurus. And the Magician, look at that, Taurus. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I think that message is loud and clear, but we're gonna continue. I wanna clarify, the 5 of Swords here for you. What's the 5 of Swords for my Taurans, please? 5 of Swords for my Taurans. No shit. The 2 of Pentacles, Taurus. Look at that. You're sabotaging yourself by juggling. By going back and forth. And not being diligent with what it is you know you want to move forward with. Knight of Pentacles. All right, fine. So, 7 of Swords then. 3 of Swords. Okay. Let's get, oh, the stars at the bottom. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, the 7 of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant. Again, your energy, Taurus. The 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. And what this is saying to me here is, again, you are robbing yourself of a brand new opportunity and wish fulfillment by keeping with the status quo of what it is you've experienced in the past in terms of heartbreak. This is very much the type of energy for me that says you feel like you need to see it before you can believe it. But that's shooting you in the foot. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. That's shooting you in the foot. Why, you ask? Because in reality, if you're going to manifest anything, you need to believe it first, because you manifest your beliefs. So the reason why you keep seeing something happen or show up in your life most likely has to do with the fact that that's what you believe is going to happen. So that's exactly what the universe is going to deliver to you. And so this is why it is so important for you to close out that cycle, King of Pentacles and the World, and create a new emotional cycle here. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again here, but then the 7 of Swords, look at that. Queen of Pentacles to the 7 of Swords is saying you are lying to yourself about what it is you're truly worthy of. You are lying to yourself about what it is you are really, truly capable of receiving. You are lying to yourself by not acknowledging your true self-worth and not sticking to that, not being diligent with that, not holding to that, or not holding other people to that standard that you know you are deserving of. 10 of Pentacles. Lesson learned, justice, balancing the scales, and there's that King of Wands again. Back to the 8 of Swords, back to the Lovers. I mean, if justice is going to come to your life, Taurus, if the scales are going to be balanced here, then you need to close this cycle. Hello, where is it? Here it is again, and here it is again. The World, twice. With the 10 of Pentacles. To me, the 10 of Pentacles is, yes, working long-term for something, being in something for the long haul. It's your career, it's your business, it's your finances, it's your family, it's your physical satisfaction and ultimate wish fulfillment in the physical. But also, to me, it's about an ending of a chapter or an ending of a lesson and getting ready to graduate to the next one. Putting something to rest, bringing something to a close, because the 10s are is closure. 9 is ending, 10 is closure. Getting ready for the next cycle to start back with the Ace. But it's your past hurt, your past history, the status quo, the way things have, we'll say, always been for you. That is what's holding you back here. That's where you're lying to yourself about things. It doesn't have to be the same way. It doesn't always have to end the same way. But you have to go through the change in perspective in order to allow yourself to manifest something new. Yes, Taurus? Okay, I am going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I highly recommend that you guys check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/divine conversations. I do monthly readings there by sign. So if you're interested in getting like a monthly reading, love reading, I do monthly love readings by sign there. Check me out. $5 a month, you can get access to all of that. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, I am available. Go ahead and hit me up, email me. All the information is in the description box below. But with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yeah? Take care. Mwah. Bye.